Yo, what's going on, guys? Crispy Flakes here. So full disclosure, before we get going on today's video, I am using NBA 2K19. It works better than NBA 2K20 when it comes to historical rebuilds. Like 2K20 will always crash, you get blue screens and stuff like that. So just letting you guys know that. But as we all know, the other day, Paul George went on the record to kind of state a reason why he decided to leave and request a trade from the Indiana Pacers back after the 2016-2017 NBA season. And the reason that is because they had a chance to get a superstar power forward on their team, man. And Paul George was already kind of frustrated because the Pacers management did trade away, you know, like guys like George Hill that he really liked playing with. And I just read somewhere that the player that was interested in playing for the Indiana Pacers that notoriously does not really have an opportunity to sign or trade for big time names is Anthony Davis, guys. I was told it was Anthony Davis. Now, I know there's some speculation out there that it also could have been, you know, like a Blake Griffin, LaMarcus Aldridge, players like that. But I was reading on, I think it was Hoops Nation on Instagram, saying that and like executive or somebody like that, an analysis actually said it was Anthony Davis, right? And at the time, he actually was playing the power forward position because I believe that's when DeMarcus Cousins was on the team at center, man. So yes, for today's video, what we are going to be doing is rebuilding the Anthony Davis Paul George Indiana Pacers. Now, in hindsight, obviously, man, like the trade did work out for both sides, more so the Pacers than anybody, just because Victor Oladipo and Sabonis, you know, two of the best players in the NBA, all-star caliber players, of course, and then, of course, Paul George, well, on the Thunder, it didn't really work out so hot for them in the end, but at the time, you know, he had one of his best seasons of all time over on that team, right, man? So, yeah, for the Pacers, things did work out, but at the same time, I would be pissed off as a fan if I knew I had a chance to have Anthony Davis on my team, guys, and management just said, oh, we're a small market team, like, we're not going to go for him, like, we can't handle that type of guy over here, like, what are you trying to tell your players then, man? Absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, so before we get going on today's video, if y'all don't mind dropping a like, 1,000 likes is always the goal, especially if you like some more of these historical type of rebuilds, especially these what-if rebuilds, and of course, man, if you are new to the channel, if you don't mind hitting that subscribe button, would be greatly appreciated. So yeah, hopefully this game doesn't crash on me either, because sometimes 2K19 can be a little wonky too, but this is the team we are rocking with going into this rebuild. Hopefully I got the timeline all correct. Now, keep in mind, a lot of it is speculation, so as far as if it would have been like a trade, or maybe Anthony Davis never would have signed his extension, would have, you know, joined Paul George earlier on, nobody really knows. So we're keeping it pretty simple by going to the beginning of the 2016-2017 NBA season. Like I said, there's a number of ways that things could have turned out. But we got Anthony Davis at power forward, Paul George at the small forward spot. We got Miles Turner on the team, which in my opinion would be the perfect player to play next to Anthony Davis. I like Miles Turner a lot. I know he hasn't really like proven to really come up as, I mean, he's like, his defense is elite, right, man? But like offensively, we're all just kind of waiting, like, come on, Miles, it's time to get going, right? But in this case, he doesn't really need to be that guy because that's gonna be Anthony Davis, of course. We got Jeff Teague, who I'm like okay with at the point guard spot. The reason I'm okay with Jeff Teague, obviously he was an all-star back on like the you know, the Atlanta Hawks. I'm hoping to get a better option out there than him going forward. You know, Thaddeus Young was pretty good for the Pacers for quite some time. Al Jefferson, of course, Al Jefferson. We got Lance Stevenson, who was a triple-double machine. This man plays like an all-star only if it's the Indiana Pacers. If he's not wearing a jersey, he's not an all-star, man. If he's not wearing a Pacers jersey, he's pretty much like Venom. And like the symbiote is his Pacers jersey, if that makes sense. Nerds probably know what I'm talking about. We got CJ, I almost said TJ McConnell. We got CJ Miles, Glenn Robinson, Aaron Brooks. So a really nice young team. I mean, a mix of young players and older players and stuff, of course, but Monte Ellis, he was washed up at that point, man. So yeah, let's go ahead and get going on this rebuild. I think the point guard spot and shooting guard spot is going to be the emphasis of how I want to kind of handle things out there. Let's go hit up this trade finder right here. Let's go a trade of Jeff Teague, $19 million, got a player option. I'm also going to toss in Thaddeus Young, who is on an expiring deal, so hopefully we can trade either for a really good player or other expiring contracts to get Jeff Teague's contract and go for somebody in via free agency. So yeah, man, let's hit this up. We got Dario Saric and Robert Covington, Nikola Mirotic, Bobby Portis, before the, punch to the face and stuff happened. Paul Millsap, Dwight Howard, Hassan Whiteside on the Miami Heat, of course, Rudy Gobert on the Jazz. Not really a lot of great trade. Yo, Carmelo, he's on the Knicks currently in this video, right, man? Jeremy Lin and Karis LeVert. Not bad, not great. Eric Bledsoe on a one-year deal. And we got Ricky Rubio. Okay. I think I'm going to go for a guy like an Eric Bledsoe, maybe. Just because, wait, does he have a player option? If it's a player option, it's a no-go. Okay, does not have a player option. We'll get him. Alex Len's contract is fine, so this will save us a lot of money going into next offseason. And Eric Bledsoe will be like fine for this team. I mean, he's 81 overall player, so that should be nice for us right there. If anything, he didn't want to be on Phoenix anyway, so we're kind of helping him out before he tweets out, I don't want to be here anymore. All right, and we also get Alex Len, who is a good backup center, 78 overall player. So next up, let's go for a backup. I mean, we actually kind of need a backup point guard now too. Like Aaron Brooks is fine, but if we can improve in that department, that definitely will be worth it for us. So yeah, and then if, Lance Stevenson could be our starting shooting guard. Now if we can get, oh, that's nice. Malcolm Brogdon on the Pacers. I would never believe that would ever happen, man. JK, of course I would believe it would happen because it literally did happen. Just, this would be a little sooner, but still after his Rookie of the Year season. So Pascal Siakam, only a 77 overall. It's like the world doesn't even know yet, man. The world doesn't even know yet. We got some bonus, if I want to shout out to the Pacer fans out there. But no, I actually do think I'm going to do this trade of Malcolm Brogdon, also on a one-year deal, so he's going to be due some money after the season too, but that's somebody I don't mind investing in. And actually what I plan doing with him is putting him at the shooting guard position, so all of a sudden we are the Milwaukee Pacers, or the Indiana Bucks, whatever sounds better. Did not really take care of my backup point guard position, but I mean, like, Lance Stevenson can handle the ball, so that would be okay. But no, let's go with a trade of, I'm actually going to keep Glenn Robinson and trade away CJ Miles, toss in Joseph Young, and hopefully now we get our backup point guard. But yeah, Malcolm Brogdon kind of jumped out to me right there. Oh, bitch-ass Monroe. Man, this is bringing back memories here, guys. This is definitely bringing back memories. Okay, Spencer Dinwiddie, 73 overall. Unfortunately, he probably won't become like a beast in this game because, this game couldn't like predict the future. So let's go with a nice, it's a bitch-ass contract. I can't do that. Yeah, I don't want Deladova's contract either. I guess I'll go with, no, I don't want Felicio. I don't want none of those guys, man. Terry Rozier, only a 70 overall player. We also get Jay Crowder. Yeah, these trades are actually kind of trash for us. So I don't think we're going to go with any of those. And I think we're just going to go with Joseph Young as a backup. I guess if we can just trade CJ away, maybe that will be enough to get like an equal 75 overall point guard. Nick Stauskas, man, I miss him from Michigan. There we go. Jerrion Grant, one-year deal. I like it. 74 overall player. Thought he was going to be something more in the NBA. Of course, he was not. So for our starting lineup, we are looking at a team of Eric Bledsoe, Malcolm Brogdon, Paul George, Anthony Davis, and Miles Turner. To me, in the Eastern Conference, I know you got to deal with LeBron and all those guys out there. This is a championship team right off the bat, guys. I absolutely love it. Bench unit's really nice. Monte, you are not going to get minutes, unfortunately speaking for you. But yeah, so let's get, Brogdon at about 32 a game. Miles at about 29. We'll get you at about 30. And then Anthony Davis and Paul George both playing 37 minutes per game. Looking extra crispy out there, guys. See some efficiency. This game is so similar to 2K20. It's literally a copy and paste, man. It's unbelievable. But yeah, we got Nate McMillan as the head coach currently. B+, B, and C. Yeah, we're not going to like fire him or do anything like that. We'll keep him around on the team. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, man, and simulate this NBA. Wait. I'm trying to remember who was the worst team in the NBA at that time. What draft class was this? This was like Jason Tatum, all those guys, right, man? So yeah, I could finesse, and I could try to. Because the Lakers are really bad. Yo, what do they want for the Lakers draft pick? Y'all want Monte Ellis? We'll give you Monte Ellis. We can do that real damn quick, guys. Oh yes. What do you want for that 2019 draft pick, guys? Which really is the 2017 draft pick. You know what? It's actually kind of worth it. Because I'm cool with Jordan Clarkson, and we get a top draft pick out of it. I'm sorry, Eric Bledsoe, man. I got to go for Jason Tatum or whoever else. Maybe Lonzo Ball even. Probably not Lonzo in this case. Okay, and then what I can do is I will put Brogdon back at point guard. He goes down to an 80. That's fine. And then that is going to be the starting lineup, guys. That it actually works out pretty damn nicely. I'll do the rotation, all that stuff over here. Probably going to take away these minutes right here. Gonna go with a pretty tight rotation, guys. Low-key, man? Like, are we talking like, it's got to be a little higher than that. You know what? Jerry can play a little bit. But it is going to be a pretty damn tight rotation right here, guys. I guess we're kind of tanking at the same time, too, as we go through things. Anthony Davis playing 40. Paul George at 38. Let's get Niang some minutes out there just because he is actually a decent, somewhat good small forward. Kind of, not really. But, yeah, man, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season. Wait. I guess what we can do is we can put Jordan Clarkson as shooting guard. Okay, now it's more of an actual rotation. He's going to come off the bench for Lance Stevenson. So, yeah, let's go ahead and simulate this NBA season and see how Paul George and Anthony Davis and this new-look Pacers team can do. Okay, guys, so the Indiana Pacers finished with a record of 55-26. And it did actually kind of have me thinking a little bit. If Paul George did want to play with Anthony Davis, then how come when AD was traded to the Lakers, Paul George did not sign with the Lakers? Was there not enough cap space? Or did he not want to play with LeBron? Because I could actually see Paul George not wanting to play with LeBron, right? So maybe that, maybe his hatred towards LeBron and those Miami Heat teams that would always mac on the Pacers and stuff, maybe that was a little bit too big of a force to reckon with out there. So we got one more game against the Atlanta Hawks. Just, I don't know, man, I was thinking about that as the simulation was going through. 55 wins on the season, guys. Russell Westbrook back on the OKC Thunder, averaging nearly a triple-double without his friend Paul George on the team. We got Marvin Bagley as Rookie of the Year. Kristaps Porzingis, Anthony Davis as Defensive Player. Look at those stat lines, man. Absolutely crazy. Brook Lopez, Most Improved Player. Good for him. And Nick Nurse as Coach of the Year. We got All-NBA first. DeMarcus making that. All-NBA second. And All-NBA third looking like this, man, with Kevin Durant back on the Warriors. Oh, God, we got to deal with that team. I completely forgot about them, man. I completely forgot, man. And they're actually not the first seed, the OKC Thunder is, but we are the second seed. Don't know if you guys can see or not. I don't really know what the layout's like compared to normal. But let's go to these player stats on the season, see how all these guys performed. So, yeah, Anthony Davis absolutely beasted out. Paul George, I mean, was more of the sidekick. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. And for a sidekick, those are good numbers. I mean, those are really phenomenal numbers out there, man. Let's check out that compared to, like, his career stats, though, just so we can get, like, a better idea. And, I mean, like, he's had some beastly seasons for the Pacers and stuff like that. Of course, he had the 28-point game season later on for the OKC Thunder. I'm not really upset about that. He wasn't taking, like, a billion shots. He was really efficient. Jordan Clarkson was amazing as a six-man, which is a big reason why I decided to get him and get rid of Eric Bledsoe. Lance Stevenson, like I said, man, playing like a damn all-star. He's like the Draymond Green of shooting guards. 13 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Beautiful numbers. Hopefully we can re-sign him. There is the rest of the stat lines for you guys all to see out there. We did run a very tight, rotation out there. First round, we got the Boston Celtics. So this is before Jason Tatum was on the team. Simulate. Oh, this might have been this was Isaiah Thomas, wasn't it? Or not? I don't remember, guys. I have a very bad memory. Simulate current round. See how this goes. And we're doing pretty good, man. Okay, now we got tied series. We up 2-1. 3 games to 1. 3-2. And 4 games to 2. We do beat the Boston Celtics. Yes, this was Isaiah Thomas and Jaylen Brown. Damn, bro. Let's check out this rating, man. 90 overall. What a season that was, guys. Anthony Davis still 32-14. The closeout, 21, 4 and 9 assists for Paul George. Moving on now to the Washington Wizards, John Wall and Bradley Beal, before any major injuries and stuff like that. Even at this time, though, of course, they were a fine team. I'm gonna kick my asses now because I'm about to talk shit about them, man. Come on, man. 3-2 and 3-3, and we just get eliminated in the second round of the playoffs. And, that's actually a fair criticism about our team right here, is that Paul George and Anthony Davis, Anthony Davis, I think he has 1 playoff series, doesn't he? It was against the Warriors or something like that a few years back. And Paul George, I mean, not always coming up the biggest in the playoffs. So there we go. We actually got the Wizards in the finals, man. OKC Thunder winning it 4-1. Russell Westbrook as your finals MVP. Yo, Giannis, what was his rating these days? He was still a beast, 96 overall. So how the hell were they the 8th seed? I'm gonna freaking blame Gary Payton II. Gary Payton II. Yo, was that Lonzo Ball on the Washington Wizards? I don't know why he's on the Wizards there, guys. I don't know, man. I'm kind of confused, but it's all, maybe it was traded or something like that. Yeah, because this was, I don't know, the draft class might be a little messed up. Don't worry about it. Like I said, none of these rookies can make that big of a difference. But, yes, we are going to go ahead and hit up the staff signing, and we should still have a chance at a really good draft pick. So we currently have Mick McMillan as coach. I'm going to keep him around. Just because why not? Let's go to the training camps and get ourselves Randy Martin, who's been the trainer of the year every single year since NBA 2K1. That's probably not true, but we got him signed up. Very nice. Okay, I want to hit this NBA draft. I have no idea what pick we have. The Lakers could have actually been good, and that's it. So send to user pick, and of course we have the 15th pick in the draft, man, because why not? Why not? So as far as players available, looking at the 2K rank, we got Kyle Kuzma. We got Sindorius Thornwell, not playing that bullet. Derek White, Jordan Bell, Jarrett Allen, Tyler Lydon, Bam Adebayo, who of course, is the choice here. But this, 78 overall, so it's not like he's just like some 20th player like that. Yeah, we definitely got to go with okay, can't be biased. But no, we are going to go with Bam Adebayo. with hopes that he develops to be that player that we all know he can be, a most improved player candidate. It's a few years away, though. And then maybe he'll actually eventually replace Miles Turner as center, right? So we'll go with Bam. Bam, there we go. I'm happy about that. All things considered with our draft pick out there. We also do have the 27th pick in the draft. Choose prospect, see who is available. And we got Tyler Lydon, Thomas Bryant, Terrence Ferguson. Monty Morris is probably the choice here, right? Like, we got some nice players on this list. Chris Boucher actually becomes pretty damn solid too. Zach Collins, you know, good defense. No, we're going to go with Monte Morris for a backup point guard. I'm good with that. Or even potential. No, not really never going to be the starter. But here we go, man. Yo, what was it for the draft? Pelicans got Donovan Mitchell, team with Boogie Cousins. Hornets got Jason Tatum. Knicks with De'Aaron Fox. Yeah, Lonzo, I don't know why he was on the Washington Wizards, guys. It makes no damn sense. But you know what? It's all good. These rosters are not perfect. It's a different game. Rookie signing. So Bam 76 overall and Monte's a 69. Probably will not be seeing the court on this rebuild. All right, qualifying offers. Jerian Grant, Brogdon, and Miles Turner. We will extend. I guess we'll also give the Jerian Grant. Why not? But we'll renounce rights if we need to. So yeah, we got some big-ass names available here, guys. Maybe not so much for us because we got a lot of money tied up in some of these other players. But, I mean, like, if I wanted to get Kyrie Irving, could I do it? Negative $12 million. Do you know what? We actually could, like, shed that cap space. We actually could shed the cap space, I believe. Oh, yeah, Jordan Clarkson, trade him away. I'll even toss some damn Alex and get both those guys. Give me some draft picks. Just give me draft picks. Come on, 2K. Just give me some draft picks. Oh, there we go. That's not bad scale. What else? We got anybody cheaper out there? Karis LeVert. Okay, give me that one right there. Take on $2 million. Get rid of two big-name players. And now, oh, yeah. Come on, Kyrie. Come on, man. Anthony Davis, Paul George. That'll be one hell of a team. Give you the player option. No trade clause. Who else? I'm going to go for you, Cat. I know you're restricted, so you're probably going to get matched. And, I mean, like, do I go for bitch-ass Durant just to go for him? Oh, Klay Thompson would be a good-ass fit, too, guys. And he's not unrestricted. Not doing this. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell also on here, man. Maybe I picked the wrong draft class. That's probably what I did. I don't care. It's all good, man. Give Klay Thompson a contract here, too. So, we got some offers. Kyrie Irving. Klay Thompson. Karl Anthony Towns. We do have the round rights on Miles Turner. We got round rights on everybody. But in the end of the day, if I get Kyrie, that's all right. Like, I still got Bam. I can start at center, and that'll be fine. He'll just develop quicker. Yeah, I can't get both these guys, can I, man? I gotta go for Kyrie. Gotta do it. And, yeah, T-Wolves match Cat. We got Kyrie Irving, I believe, guys. Let's get out of moratorium period. Make sure he's locked up. There we go, man. There we go. We got him on the team. So we definitely gotta replace some other players now. I will take, like, Willie Reed. I almost said Willis. Yeah, I'll take Willie. I mean, $3 million. You know, maybe I can go out there and trade him for something else. Jordan Crawford, I used to actually like him quite a bit. We got Luke Babbitt, Boban, of course. Richard Jefferson, sure, got a good veteran. I think he actually ends up retiring pretty damn soon, so we'll keep him on the team. All right, and Monte Ellis. Hey, at least he knows the offense, right? It might get to the point where we need guys like that. But no, man, I think I'm going to go ahead and simulate 2 at the beginning of the regular season. I definitely see a few trades in our future. I think we also lost Lance Stevenson. We just could not afford all those guys, so definitely gonna have to make some trades to improve some of the depth of this team. Okay, so this is what the team is like so far, guys. I completely forgot we did trade for Karis LeVert, so he is instantly starting shooting guard. Our bench is trash. We got Bam. That's it. We got Bam. Willie Cauley signs a 71 overall. We got Isaiah Taylor, guys. We got a lot of work to do here, man, but I think we can get it done. Let's go to free agency, see if anybody... Oh, yeah, he wants too much money. TJ McConnell, come on, man. It's time for the minimum. Come on, man. Minimum. Come on, man. Do it. Do it. Okay, he doesn't do it. I can't really say I blame him. But let's go to the trade finder, guys, and just see if we can trade up for some players right here. So, Willie Cauley-Stein, Isaiah Taylor, first round draft pick. Come on, 2K. Give me like 276 overall players. Oh, 273s. I mean, I guess split the difference. Ugh. Not great. Come on, 2K. Oh, I see a 77. I see a 74. I can work with that. I see a 77, a 73. Mike Muscala, not bad. Shelvin Mack, Brandon Wright, and Pat Connaughton, who has like a 97-inch vertical. Give me this one. I like this one because Pat, I know, could be a decent backup shooting guard for us. And, yeah, Bam's power forward. So, let me do a trade now of Josh McRoberts, Niang, first round pick. I need like a backup point guard. Just anybody. Raul Neto. I mean, if that has to be you. Brandon Jennings. Ish Smith ain't too bad. It's not too bad. Can rock it with him, I think. We got Mike James and Luke Babbitt. Which I got some ideas for that. Ooh, Yogi Ferrell and Tyler Zeller. Okay. Hey, I think that's the one, man. Yeah, Yogi Ferrell, Tyler Zeller. Oh, we got to toss in Richard Jefferson. No, it's definitely worth it. There we go. That's nice. And then what I could do now is I can just try to flip Willie Reed for something because we got Tyler Zeller and Brandon Wright in the rotation. So let's also toss in Monte and a second-round pick. See what this gets us. Shooting guard, small forward would be kind of ideal. What else we got going on here, man? Yo, Nerlens is a 78 overall player, man. I've seen my instant starting center. It's so easy to get centers in this game. Like, so many damn centers. Montrez. Yeah, we all know what he becomes, but he ain't quite there yet. Okay, give me Belitza. Just because I know he can play small forward. I mean, it's not like ideal, but he can do it. And yeah, we'll put him at small forward. He stays at 75, so he's just a stretch big at that point. All right, man. So new rotation is going to be something. Loading screens. Kyrie, Karis, Paul, AD, Tyler Zeller, who I don't absolutely love, but I mean, the numbers aren't bad at this point in his career. He's a 78 overall player. Average 10 and 11 the prior season. A little bit of defense out there, a little bit of a three-point shot. He'll be good enough, man. We got Anthony Davis, Paul George, and Kyrie. Bench, we got Brandon Wright, Bam Adebayo, Yogi Ferrell, Belitza. And I'm actually take away content minutes right here, and, we're going to juice up... let's get Karis at about 28. You right there. Let's get Anthony Davis playing a lot again. Kyrie can play about 39 because why not? Paul George at 35. I think we're good to go here, man. Like, this team, I'm trying, Pacer fans. I'm trying, I don't really do a lot of Pacer rebuilds. I definitely should do one very soon, though, on the actual team in real life, though, man. But, yeah, let's go ahead, simulate this NBA season, and see if this team right here can get it done and win it all. All right, guys, so a record of 64-17. You cannot ask for much better than that. I mean, you guys for a little better, like 65 wins, 66 wins, all the way up to whatever the math is. I don't know what the math is. I guess it'd be 82 wins, right? And no losses. I don't know. One more game against the Atlanta Hawks, who are 47-33 themselves. A little nice team out there in the Eastern Conference doing some work. I got way too hyped about that Hawks team. Okay, so we got Giannis MVP. We got Lonzo's Cologne, rookie Lonzo, as Rookie of the Year. Good for him. Lonzo as sixth man on the Washington Wizards, the real version of it. Of course, that would happen like that. Nate McMillan, Coach of the Year, looking great for us. All-NBA first, All-NBA second, and All-NBA third, looking like that. Y'all guys see how DeMarcus is doing over here. Oh, he's on the Lakers now. Okay, this is like no injury DeMarcus Cousins joining the Lakers. Good for that man, I guess. Had an open position out there, with eventually we'll... Of course, they're not. Well, I don't think LeBron's not on there, so it's just DeMarcus Cousins and everybody else. But we are the first seed out here, guys, in the Eastern Conference. Let's go to these players' stats, see how these three superstars all played together. So Kyrie was the leading scorer at 31 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists. AD scoring went down a little bit, obviously, at 21, 11, 2 blocks. This is what I like about Paul George. Second option, third option, he still put up the same damn numbers. That is fantastic. Like, you cannot, like as a coach, which I'm not, never will be. I actually had an offering to coach a 7th grade girls basketball team, turned it down to do YouTube, so here I am. Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for much better than that. Yeah, we got Karis LeVert putting up some nice numbers, both the 5 assists from him. Bam Adebayo, great rookie season. Yeah, it was a backup, right? He was a backup. I guess I could have started him as center, but I actually wanted a little extra punch off the bench anyways. That little extra bam, you might say, because his name is Bam. Yogi Ferrell did fine. Brandon Wright, fine. Tyler Zeller, fine. Which is all I expected was fine, because they're fine. You're fine. Okay, first round magic. Simulate current round. We got to win this championship here for Pacer fans, guys. We got to do it, man. No losing to, the 8th seed. None of that. This ain't 2K20. And we do get the magic 4-0, so you'll love to see that. And we are going to have the Toronto Raptors. So here's the closeout game. Paul George, 29, 24 for AD, 18, 3, and 11 for Kyrie, 18 for Karis LeVert, 4, 5 from 3 for him. Very nice. Wait, what was that I just saw, Kyrie? Bro, 0 for 9 from 3? I mean, we still won the game by 2. The fact that he went 0 for 9 from 3 and we still won by 2 is actually pretty damn impressive. Like, that's probably the most impressive sale I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, simulate round here against the Toronto Raptors. And so far, so good. We have 2 games to 0, 3-0. And we are going to be in the conference finals, guys, against LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, I think. Is LeBron still on the team? Yes, he is. With Kevin Love. Of course, then, they got Shea, though. They got Shea. This is before he was actual star, though, right, man? So let's go ahead and simulate current round right here. See how this goes. Looking pretty good. We up 2-0, 3-0, and we are going to the NBA Finals, ladies and gentlemen, against Russell Westbrook, Paul George's former team, and the OKC Thunder. Who else they got? They got Oladipo, of course. Hey, and Sabonis. How's Sabonis doing? He's 82 overall. Good for that kid right there. What about Oladipo? 91 overall. Damn. I mean, pre-injury Oladipo was a freaking problem, man. He was a problem. Oh, they also got Jason Tatum, who is currently... Oh, they must have signed him in free agency. How'd y'all pull that out? I can never get Paul George. I can never get Jason to sign with me. That team would be sick. That would be an absolutely sick team to watch. Hope we don't lose to him, though, because that would not be nice. Simulate current round. Let's get him, man. Come on, man. If we can do it, man. It's not looking good. Hey, there we go, man. We actually came back from a 3-1 lead to go out there, win the NBA championship with Paul George, Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving eventually signed, got finals MVP. Yeah, man, hope you guys did all enjoy this video. Like I said, I didn't really take like a realistic route with this one just because it's all speculation. So at the end of the day, I wanted Anthony Davis on the team with Paul George, and the rest was up to me, right? Which it ended up pretty damn good as we won the championship. But yeah, hope you guys did all enjoy this video. If you don't mind dropping that like, subscribe, benefiting my channel. Also, guys, check out my second channel, Extra Crispy. Just hit 98,000 subscribers. We're less than 2,000 away from 100K. All right, guys, that's all I got. And peace out, my friends.